Hello, my lovelies, how are you? I am fighting fit, feeling good. It's mid-morning. Weather is looking fairly good. We've got some clouds, but you know, heck, the 2nd of October, it's pretty darn good. Anyway, the subject at hand is my beautiful journal, my daily works. Where's my cover? Dream, laugh, love. A couple of stickers, another little journal plate, and I'm ready to go. I've done all of that. Write on one page, decorate the other. And this time I thought I would do vintage bookshelves. I've been into my little vintage book, and it's called Times Past. It was one of those weekly things. You'd go to the newsagent or the post office or somewhere like that and buy these weekly things and put them into the folder. But I was given it and I've been going through it. And I thought, this is a journal. It's all about books and stuff. So let's do some fussy cutting. Excuse my little froggy. He's come back to join me in the world again. Bless his little heart and sockies. You know, this time of the year here in Australia is spring, and all the blossoms and the grass seeds and everything tend to rejuvenate themselves, and people like me who suffer with sinusitis cop it big time, and mine appears in the form of a croaky voice with frogs and coughs and all sorts. I am okay, so no stress, no worry. You don't have to panic because I've got a cough. I'm not having that rotten problem. Just got a sinus thing. There's not much you can do about it. You can take lots of medication. I try and avoid that as much as I can. You know, I'm on enough tablets as it is, and we won't go into that. Okay. Now this one is, let me just get these out of the way for a minute. Now, according to the legend alongside it is a Jacobean piece from the 1920s. It has a revolving drum inside an octagonal frame, and the drum pivots on lugs concealed underneath the tabletop and in the base. That's pretty darn cool. So I'm going to cut the legend out as well and put that in there because I think it's fairly vital to know what I'm looking at in a couple of years' time when I revisit this book after it's done. Easiest way to get scraps is to tap them into the bin. Okay, let's get this stuck in. I'm just going to fill this page with all of these lovely things because I absolutely adore books. I wish I had had the room to put one of these lovely old book stands because some of them are stunning, and this one is. It's just gorgeous. I love it. So I'm in love with a lot of things. You'll have to forgive that side of me. Let's put this one down the bottom here. You turn over now, sweetheart, so I can glue you too. Coming up soon. Oh, it's arrows. Nah, never mind. I'll work on that. Let's just reverse that arrow. I'll put that little bit there. That works. Let's put another one down here so it's nice and even. Well, even-ish. And we'll put a little arrow that way. How's it? Covered that wee problem. Did you see me do that bit? No, you didn't. Not to worry. You will see me do other quirky things. Now, this one is hasn't got a year in here. It's an unusual 3-tiered late Victorian bookstand with room on the bottom shelf for extra large volumes, and it's made of mahogany. I do love the colour of mahogany wood. Now let's do some more fussy cutting. Sorry, this is the boring part. But it's always good to look at how somebody else fussy cuts. I'm doing the lever border style at the moment. And that is whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you feel good, is the way you do it. If you like a little white border around it, go for it. If you don't, cut closer to the borders, even, you know, a fraction inside the border. See how fine that line is there? You could do that much inside there and still not lose the integrity of the piece. But I don't want to do that with this lot. I just want to have them in their entirety. Ooh, that's a big word, entirety. It's a very proper English word. And I think I will leave that little point instead of cutting across. I will leave that. Now, this one has the legend underneath, so I think I might put that there with a little legend there, because the arrow is pointing up the right way this time round. That's what happens when I use my eyes. And the brain clicks in and says, yep, you can do it that way, but you can't do it that way because otherwise you've got to alter it. La-di-da-di-da, whoopsie. You don't go there, honey. You're upside down. This ain't chaos. We have no chaos on this page. Thank you very much. We will have everything going the right way. And if it doesn't go the right way, well, we change it. Excuse me. I think I might have to get some more blue sticks. I think this is my last one. And do my lovely, go there. Okay. Oh, here's a very old one. The legend says this set of tall open bookshelves with turned end supports was made in England circa 1890. Wow, that's old. That is old. Fussy cutting again and again and again and again. I would contour it a little bit and go with it. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with huge white pieces, and I don't really want that. I don't mind little white bits, but not massive ones. Unless I'm using it as an actual border, and that would be on a photograph or something like that. Or something like that. It would be on a photograph, Ruth. You don't have to add the extra bit in there. Excuse me. The froggy's come back. Excuse me. I had a big drink before I turned my camera on, and it still got me. Oh, I love this frog. Not. Okay, so the arrow on the legend is pointing up, so I need to put that about there, and then I've got room for one more little one up here. Let's turn this around because I've lost track of where I'm gluing. Up, thank you. Listen to the glue creaking and cracking below. Lovely. A little legend in there. Okay. Now, do I have room for both of these? That one there. I have to go up fairly well up the top so that I can get the legend in down the bottom. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Just realised I had cheese on my breakfast this morning, and I think that may be what is contributing to my sinus. So note to self, no dairy for the rest of the day. If I want to get rid of this easily, that's going to have to be the way. I won't get rid of it completely, but it will ease. All right, there's my little bookshelf. It could almost be an older version of this one, because this was made in approximately 1880. It's from satinwood and mahogany, with a tooled leather top, sabre legs and brass casters, marketed as a Regency revival piece. There you go. So I've got some from the 1900s and from the 1890s. Not bad going. Trim that as close as I can get. Now, are you going to... Oh, I'm going to have to adjust the arrow. Look at that, it's going sideways. Okay. Let's get rid of this for a minute. All right, so put another half of that little arrow there. Turn it into a diamond. Put a diamond down here. A little bit bigger than the other one. And then on the page, after I've got it glued on, I can put an arrow going up that way. Yep, that works for me, folks. It does, it does, it does. Okay. I'll put the scissors away for now. Let's glue this baby on here. Oh, lovely. Just the right amount of room. This is good. Oh, heck. I forgot it's shiny. Yeah, I've just smudged the bottom one as well. Oh well, it's my personal diary, so I'm not going to grumble too much about that. Now we put a little arrow up here and all is good. Now I have got a white spot in there. I'm not going to try and squeeze another bookshelf in, but I will put a pretty flower on it. Mostly brown, so I'll go for sunflowers. They're rather pretty. Sorry about all the rustling. I know it annoys some people. It doesn't annoy me though. Right, let's get rid of this. And I want a fairly big one. Ooh, one with a butterfly is nice. Let's go with that one. Oh, you little, oh, you're breaking. Okay, are you going to come off for me? Yeah, you are. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Bone folder. I know you're in there somewhere. There you are. Burnish it down. It's got a little tear just there, so I need to burnish that down very well. And I think I'm going to abbreviate my writing space over here and put one of the bookshelves on there. Oh, look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? That one. So, I put my scissors away. Wasn't I good? But now I've got to have them out again. Sometimes I don't write on the whole page, so I feel I need to decorate this one so that I've got the freedom not to take up the whole page with my writing. Like I said a few minutes ago, I would love to have the room to put some of these into my house. I need a bigger house. I do. I need a 5-bedroom so I can have a library. Library, craft room. I could turn a lounge room into my not my craft room, my library. Have a couple of lovely comfy chairs in there for people to sit and relax and choose a book to read if they want. They don't have to, of course, but you know, if you're in a library, you normally peruse the shelves, don't you, and have a look, see what you'd like to read and what you'd like to have a look at. And I could have an entire bookshelf, maybe one of these, dedicated to my journals. How good would that look? Oh, I'm impressed with just a thought. Doesn't take much to impress me, I'm afraid. I don't need bells and whistles to be impressed. What an absolutely wonderful day. I must have slept well last night. I don't normally wake up feeling really, really good. I sort of wake up and think, yeah, it's another day. Yeah. But today, it's a good day. And if I get some more energy later on, I might go out and play around with my plants. because there's a couple out there that need repotting. Oops, can't throw that bit out, that's a legend. Okay, so that can sit there. The arrow's heading that way, so that bit can sit down the bottom. Yes, I like it. And I need my little glue board back again. Now, just feeling to make sure where is dry is up the top. Get the glue stick out again. Oh, that's mucky. That is really, really mucky. I'll have to borrow 5 ml of alcohol, I think, and clean it off. Okay. And another little one with the wording on it. And when I turn the camera off today, I am going to try and tidy up my table because it is a heck of a mess. Now, just to bring that page into line with the other one, I'm going to pop another flower sticker on it. I think that would look nice down there. No, that'll see through it. Okay, what can I put where? Oh, I could put that one there. Put the little wreath on that corner. That would look quite pretty. Now, let's see if I can take this one off without tearing it. This roll of stickers has been a little bit iffy. Yep. The beauty of these, though, is that they are see-through. So if I put it over some letters over here, which I have done, you can still read it very clearly. All right, my lovelies. That is it for today. I will now do some writing because I had a little adventure yesterday that wasn't good. So I'll put that in there and that will be it. I will catch up with you in the next video. Stay safe, keep crafting, and definitely keep smiling. Bye-bye now.